All right. Welcome, guys, again to my YouTube channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from whatever parts of the world you're watching from. And as usual, today we're just going to do the usual preview of the trades that we took last week and the trades we anticipated to take and the trades we actually not took. I'm just going to do the analysis of what happened or why whatever just happened during the trades. That's what I'm going to be looking out for to doing on this particular video. And at the same time, we are not going to look out for trades. We are going to be looking out for to take this coming week. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the video ASAP. All right, so first of all, comment, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's going to help me grow the YouTube channel to a good how do I put it, a good growth. All right, so guys, help me push this channel out there by liking, subscribing, and also comment. Tell me what you guys want to know about the trades I take and about what I want to know about forex. So let's get into the video as soon as possible, ASAP. All right, first of all, we're just going to do the Euro USD. Let me first of all point something out. Last week, first of all, I talked about I was going to be looking for dollar strength, so I was looking out to be shorting Euro USD and shorting GBP USD. Right, when I say dollar strength as the DXY, I'm expecting the DXY to be bullish, right? So, and that means that pairs like GBP USD, Euro USD will be selling, and that was my bias. But you know how market can always be. If you're trading or you know about forex trading, you know that nothing is 100%, and never stick to your bias 100%. The market could always do anything. The market changes, also follow and change. Now the funny thing is that I actually said that this week that just passed, or last week I should say, I was looking to selling Euro USD and GBP USD. Funny enough, I actually took buys on Euro USD last week, and I made TPs. I hit TPs a lot. Why? I hit TPs a lot. Why? Because the structure changed, the way the market was doing changed, and I changed my bias. All right. So what does this teach you? This teaches you that never stick to one strategy. Never stick to one bias in the market. The market changes, you also follow and change. All right. How do we know? Through structures, and especially just through structures. That's how you can always really know that the market is changing. So I'm just going to do a preview. That's what I call a preview of the trades and the charts about what I analyzed last week and actually what I did last week. So let's get into, first of all, Euro USD, or let's first analyze the DXY. So then we are in the DXY. We can see that DXY is now officially in a bearish market. All right, so there's no more talks about that. We could just find a little bit of pullbacks, but we are going to be bearish on the DXY. All right, I don't know it's going to be for a long time, but let's do the quick analysis. So we could see that on the daily, we could see that the structure has finally been broken. We could see this strong level here that's been holding this side that has a grain line. You could see how it has held here, broke it. Remember, guys, when a support or resistance zone is being broken often, it's likely not to hold anymore. So we could see this support area being broken. The first time, came back, broke it a second time, and then broke it the third time. The third one was with a smash of it. So when it broke this the second time, I became skeptical about. When it broke this the second time, that's what made me not be too sure about the dollar being bullish. All right, that made me not be sure about dollar being bullish because the structure has been broken the second time and closed very well. First day, second day. Like, what's going on here? So it started making my bias shift a little bit. The only difference is that I didn't come here to tell you guys that, okay, indeed I'm shifting my bias to buys to a weak dollar. So first of all, let's go to the 4 hour and show you guys what the DXY was actually looking like and what it was really up to. So guys, we could see the change of the trend line. We could see the change of trend line over here. Market broke it. The trend line changed instantly. We could see the continuation of the dollar being weak. So what really went up here is that we could see this structural movement to the downside, or this is a long time ago. This is still on January. You see this push. This was just giving us a very noisy dollar. It's really, really confusing. All right, this area. And what I just did, I just left the dollar. I just left the dollar. If you notice, I just was focusing on the. Okay, we don't notice actually, but if you follow me up on my channel, you would have been knowing that I started talking about I'm more interested in the yen. Alright, I started telling a little bit of my people that I trade with them. I'm trading more in the yen. The dollar right now is very confusing, right? Because you can see the break structure, the 4 hour comes here again, break another structure on the 4 hour. Okay, I can assume that is a liquidity sweep, but what are we really doing here? Alright, came back, gave a double top, push up, came back down again. Alright, just a lot of it's now that I've confirmed that indeed now it's in a downtrend. As it broke here, I confirmed that okay, that was on a Thursday that indeed we are going to be in a downtrend for the dollar. And you could see this counter trend I placed here. I usually use counter trends very well. I placed this counter trend line. The market broke it, closed below it, pushed right back down, came up, and then we had this massive sell. Alright, so we had this massive sell. So now the dollar is very weak and we're expecting to be selling more on the dollar. The only thing you can see me do is trade counter trends. Alright, that is trading against the trend. Probably I see some possible buys. That is for the Euro USD and GBP sells a little bit, sells just maximize 1:2 and out of the market. But out of that, we should be looking to be selling the market. So that is it for the DXY. You can see it clearly that the structure, first of all, you can see the support zone that held it for a very long time, and it kept breaking it, kept breaking it, kept breaking it. Or when you see this kind of thing, the support zone is likely not to hold any longer. And that shifts my bias of the market, making I started seeing it breaking so often. But that is for the DXY. Let's get into the Euro USD and show you guys what I actually did on the Euro USD. So on the Euro USD last week, I was saying that I was looking to see the market reach here again, and then we're gonna short this zone here. Let me make this a full screen. So I was expecting that the market was going to get here and short, and did got there and short. But then we could see the market change immediately. All right, so actually this was the news. It was actually a news driven of shorts. You could see first, second, third of the trend line. You see previous support area. All right, double top, previous double top. Market didn't make the move here. When you see market don't really make the move on the double top very well, I usually anticipate that the next one is going to be very massive. So you can see first, second, third touch of the trend line. All right, and the golfing candle, so definitely it's going to be wise. In fact, this trade is top notch. This trade is something that if I see it again, I will take it. I didn't just take it because I think I was in another trade, so I didn't take this particular trade. But bear me not, if I saw this trade, I would have taken it. But just that the aspect that the dollar was really confusing me, and I wasn't just really interested in the dollar. All right, and that I don't like trading the news. All right, so it was actually news driven. So you can see first, second, third. I use trend lines very well. So you can see the first touch of the trend line, second touch of the trend line, and then the third touch of the trend line. And on that touch of the trend line, it happened where it happened in a. This is a double top on a 4-hour time frame. This is also a previous support area. It happened all there. So if you check out on the 1 hour, which is my current time frame, you could see this very massive double top here that happened. All right, you can see this this double top that happened here. You can see the strike down, and definitely guys, my 30 minutes is my 15 minutes is my immediate time frame, and this is where I usually take the trade. If I was to take this trade, I'm going to tell you guys I'm going to take the trade right about here. I have been on loss on this trade because I would have taken it, because this is my setup. This is my setup. I'll look for 1:2.5 around this zone. This is my setup, right? Market break structure very well. All right, push up, came back here. I was looking for the sell, expecting the market to keep pushing right back down. And you get me, right back down. I was taking this trade because it matches my strategy. First of all, what's the first confluence? The first confluence is that it is a third touch of a trend line. First confluence is that the market is in a downtrend. Second is in a third touch of a trend line. Second is at a resistance level. Fourth touch, we could see an engulfing candle, 4-hour engulfing candle that engulfed the previous 1, 2, 3, 4 hours. The previous 4 hours, that's massive, bro. That's massive. Then that is just only on the 4-hour. You could see a lot of confluences already on the 4-hour. Then on the 1 hour, you could see break off. You could see a double top here, an M pattern. I told you guys that there are types of M pattern. There is the one that is always very equal. That's the one people mostly like to know. And there's the one whereby one side is higher than one side. And there's another one whereby this other side is higher than this other side. Those are types of M pattern. Alright. So now that's enough confluences for me to take this trade. And I have taken this trade right about here for a sell. On the pullback, I've taken it, my stops will be just right about this zone here. And therefore a sell. I never have taken stop loss. But I failed my strategy. Alright. So but I didn't take this trade. Because one, I think I was in another trade, so I wasn't really focused on this trade. And also being that the dollar was really giving me a lot of confusion. I didn't like the way the dollar was looking like. So as the market broke here, I changed my bias instantly to a buy. Buys for the market. Buys alone for the market. No more sells. Buys alone for the market. That's what made me change my bias for the dollar. First of all, I saw my bias change on the DXY when the DXY changed from an uptrend. Looking trend to that as it broke here, came back right down, still broke this again, closed above there, everything. It made me signify that I was going to be selling the dollar. So that means that is the DXY was going to be selling. So therefore the Eurusd.Gbpusd is going to be buying. Alright. So that's what I was actually. That's what the trend changed. Everything just switched. Sorry guys, someone is doing on the door. So that's what actually changed my bias. Alright, we could see the trend changed. The structure that changes actually, structure is what makes me change the bias, or make anybody change his or her bias. Structure is the one. Alright. So yeah, that was it guys, and we started looking for buys in Eurusd and GBPUSD. Because the DXY was officially very bearish. So yeah, that was it guys. So that is it for Eurusd. GBPUSD was likewise the same thing. Let's go to GBPUSD. So we could see that GBPUSD. Okay, GBPUSD. I think I really abandoned GBPUSD because it was really giving me. I could see a range here. Alright, so you can see this range. Let me map it out. You could see this massive range that was happening, but now finally it's broken above the range. So yeah, indeed we're going to be looking out to be buying GBPUSD right now. Alright, so buys we're going to be looking for broken above this massive range that started since January 26th up until February 13th. So now we're looking to be buying GBPUSD only. So yeah, that's it guys. GBPUSD, I wasn't really even interested in it because it was just very much ranging. I didn't even understand what was going on. But Eurusd was the one that was looking bearish, as I predicted that I was going to be selling it. But GBPUSD was much ranging. It was very much ranging. So that was it for the dollar. That's what we did last week. And I'll show you guys just when I load on the Eurusd load. I'll show you guys what I took on the trade I took on. That was on Friday. It was on Friday or Thursday. I think it was on Friday I took the trade. So network is really disturbing right now. So I just wait up for it to load well. Guys, there's no editing on this. I'm not going to edit anything. I'm just going to be taking it raw. It's going to be raw trading. Alright. Network is disturbing. Okay, as we wait, okay, we're back on. I wanted to say as we're waiting for network level, just will be refreshing you guys on what's happening. So let me show you where I took as the trend changed. We could see the break of the trend line, and we could see the break also of a structural level here, which is automatically changing the trend. You see another massive break here. Our trend for the Eurusd changed. All right. So what do I say? First of all, what made us to change was we saw first a break of a trend line. That's the first one. Turning previous supports to resistance, turning previous resistance to support, and then this massive candle breaks of structure. Break this structure right here, break another structure right here. Alright, so that's enough to tell you that the trend has changed. And there's nothing else. So from there to just keep breaking structure, break this one, break this one, break this one, until probably otherwise. So then on the 1 hour, it was also the same trend. It was an uptrend. So on the 30-minute is where we saw this buy here. So this happened. We could see this. You could see this buy. You see this buy here. Like one time you could see the trend line and match it first, second, and the third of the trend line. Then we saw this buy. Check on the 15-minute. That's where you're going to see our way. This liquidity thing I'm telling you guys about. It's really a good concept. So we could see the break of structure, swept up, came back, market swept this liquidity right here, and then gave us this engulfing candle. Right, gave us this engulfing candle that engulfed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 past 15 minutes. And then on the 30-minute, what could we see there? On the 30-minute, we could see pin bar, and so on and so forth. So we took the trade right about here, 0.1. We made massive profits. So that was it, guys. You can see it is first thing was a trend line. First thing, the trend has changed to a bullish trend. So we are going to be looking for buys. So we can see a break of structure, pull back, liquidity area, sweep of liquidity. On the 15 minutes is where it's very clear. Sweep of this liquidity area, because definitely people are going to be keeping their stop loss around here, looking to buy from here. So market came, swept it. During the next one, I engulfed it. We cut in around here, 2 positions, and then we rolled it. Actually, it was not 1:3, it was 1:2.5 that we took. Rolled it to 1:2.5, and the rest was a story. So that is the guy for EURUSD. So so we've done the preview on the trades we took on EURUSD, and for GBP JPY, let's get into the yen. The yen, I think I only took GBP JPY for this week that just passed. Yeah, I just took only GBP JPY for buys. I took GBP JPY for buys. And this was the buy I took. Actually, why I took this buy was the 4 hours was actually in a downtrend. But there's something I want to tell you guys, is that I usually say the 4 hours is my main trade. Yes, which is date it is. And sometimes I counter trade, but you have to do it. You don't. What people do is that they counter trade blindly. All right. And another thing is, I wrote it right here. These are problems like people usually have, trying to catch the top of the bottom, trying to catch initial breakout, trading against the trend blindly. That's the third one I wrote. The trade against the trend blindly. You can see that I plan if I come to talk to you guys. So trading the trend blindly. Alright. So right now we are trading against our overall trend, which is the 4 hour, but we're not trading it blindly. We could see these massive buys on the 15 minutes. Straight buys. It's nothing you can't be thinking of even selling. Instead, you can think of joining the buys. Alright, if you see this kind of massive buy on the 15 minutes, you can see the buy. On the 30 minutes, you can also see the buy. You can see on the 30 minutes, it's massive buy. It's breaking structures on the 30 minutes. On the 1 hour, same thing, breaking structures on the 1 hour. Massive structure shifts. But if you come to the 4 hour, you can see that it's a kind of like a retracement, because you can see the massive push, you can see the buy. It's kind of like a retracement. You can see the trend line, everything's still intact. But because of the three time frame below the 4 hour, showing us buys. Now it doesn't mean that I just come and we hop in. No, that's not what it means. We still need to do it. That's why I say no blind. We have to be very careful about it. Alright, it's going to be wrong. I did a mistake trying to sell here, which is very bad. Trying to sell, looking at this kind of massive buys, you're still trying to sell. That's why I wrote it here, trying to catch the top or the bottom. I was trying to catch the top thing, because I believe that it's an uptrend on the 4 hours. So therefore, we need to see a structure shift, a good structure shift to the downside. Then we can know, okay, indeed, we are looking to be buying or selling this market. Not just we see something thing like this, just once the choppiness and we say okay, we are selling. A certain structure shift to the downside, and then we like, okay, I think we're going to be buying. That means what does it mean? What does structure shift mean? Means you're going to see a break of structure, pull back, another break of structure, and then we know okay, indeed we are going to be buying the or selling the pound yen. So that was, by the way. So what I did was the next thing I did was actually the wise choice to be done to join the trend. So as we saw this bullish pin bar that engulfed this, saw this on the 30 minutes, on the 1 hour you also saw another pin bar, massive pin bar. On the 4 hour you saw another massive pin bar. That was this one. So upon retracement we got into the market and we rode it for massive buys, which is the wisest thing to be done. Right, as you see this kind of massive buys, just the next thing to be done is to just follow it, follow up. If it's not just you just come and join it, probably you see it buying, you join around here. We need some kind of like something that make us show okay, we are going to be a double bottom that's going to, in this case, that's going to show us that indeed we are going to keep on buying or something. All right, that's what we need. And now we got that, and then we went up for buys. So that is it, guys. I don't want to talk too much. I don't want this video to be too long. So that is it. So we took buys on GBP/JPY and Euro USD buys. I think this was on Tuesday or Wednesday. It was on Wednesday. Yeah, these were the two trades we took, and we took. There's another trade we actually took. That was I think CAD/JPY, but it was for a sell and we hit stop loss. Was it CAD/JPY or CHF/JPY? Yeah, okay, I think it was CAD/JPY. I was still trying to sell here. Imagine. Selling from resistance. Let me show you guys what I was trying to sell. Selling from support, sorry. You should be wanting to buy from support. Imagine. See support here. He held here. He held here. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? Let me can load quickly. Right, okay, we're down. Right, you could see, let me zoom in very well. You could see we held here, and I'm still trying to sell from here, which is very wrong. Selling from support. Very, very wrong. So that's it, guys. I don't want to make this video very long. Let's go into what we're looking out for this week. I'm just going to really brush it out very, very well. So as usual, from the analysis, we can see that we are going to be looking out to be buying the Euro USD and GBP USD, and looking out to for the yen. We are very unsure about the yen because let's analyze the yen index in the 4-hour time frame, or let's say from the daily time frame. The yen is actually still in an uptrend on the daily because it's still in an uptrend. It's a third of the trend line on the 4-hour. 4-hour I still call this an uptrend. It's not broken this very well. It has not broken this previous low very well. Call this a significant low very well. So it's still an uptrend. So if anything, we're still going to be looking to be buying for yen strength. Alright, so we're just going to be looking for yen strength, but we're looking to be selling Eurjpy and GBP/JPY. Alright, so that's what we're basically going to be looking out for, to be selling Eurjpy and GBP/JPY. Yeah, because our main trend is still in an uptrend. Our daily is still in an uptrend. The 1 hour is what is the 1 hour. Let's look at what the 1 hour is looking like. But right now it's really choppy, like it's really just ranging. Right, so the 1 hour it's in a downtrend, and the 1 hour see it's breaking structures in a downtrend. So if we can get a break here that will change the trend, then indeed we're going to be looking to buy. But I'm actually more buys on yen index that is looking for yen strength. But right now I'm not interested until it breaks this level. So remember, guys, I'm not interested on the yen until it breaks this level. I use the yen index to analyze, so I'm not interested until it breaks this level. But for the dollar, buys, guys, buys. So what I'm going to be looking for is just retracement to, how we trade, to support area, trend lines, and then we look for our entry, which is double tops, candlesticks. That's all right. Chart patterns and candlesticks formation. That's what we look for our entry. So when we get those kind of things, I'll keep you guys updated during the week. Whenever I want to take a trade or trade out, I just post it out here to shorts, as YouTube shorts, and so on and so forth. So that's it. We're looking for buys on Euro USD. So everybody should be looking for more buys. Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD, NZD USD. If you check it out, I don't want to make this video long, but if you check out AUD USD, NZD USD, they're also buying. They're buying. You can see the DXY. The DXY is in the downtrend. The DXY is in the massive downtrend, right? So you can see it's in the massive downtrend. It's in the trend downtrend. The trend changed from the daily. It's changed on the daily. It has changed on the 4-hour. The weekly candle. Let me see how it closed. Oh, I see massive close, massive closure, massive closure. So we're looking to be selling the DXY. That's what we're looking for. So probably we'll just get a retracement, but mostly buy sales we're looking for. But also keep in mind, it can always up in the market. But for now, from what the structure we are seeing, we're going to be selling DXY. That's the yen. We're looking for dollar weakness. We're looking out for dollar weakness. But guys, it's something I want to show you guys on US30. I don't trade US30, but the trade is inevitable. So I'm just going to show you guys quickly on the setup I'm looking out for on the yen index. I'm looking out for buys on the yen. On US30. First thing first, US30 is in an uptrend. We could see this crazy choppiness, but I think it's gonna end, or it's ended already, because it's very clear on the 4-hour. Very clear on the 4-hour. You could see this massive. You could see this. What I'll call this a channel. A channel. It's an uptrend. I can call this a channel. Then we could see this massive break of the structure here. And that was on the 4-hour. It's an uptrend on the 4-hour. It's an uptrend on the daily. Uptrend on the weekly. Then we can see the massive channel. You see the massive break of the channel. You can see these candles are very massive, so it shows a lot of buying interest. And this happened on Thursday. On Wednesday, markets still didn't even make attempt to change the whole scenario. It still went, but I believe now you can see we've come to a good area. 1, it's a trend line. 2, it's a previous supply area. 3, it's a support area. 4, it's a Fibonacci. I can count this. 5, it's swept liquidity, so we're looking out to be buying US30. I just want to show you guys this. It is a very neat trade. So that is it, guys. We're going to wrap up. Like, subscribe on my YouTube channel. It's going to help you the channel grow. If you not see my face, this is what I look like, the guy behind the screen. This is me. I've been trading for about 2 years plus, and I will say right now I'm a break-even trader. Yeah, I'm not really profitable, neither am I losing a lot. I'm a break-even trader, right? I know how to analyze the market. What I'm actually dealing with is more of, that's why when you guys hear that the strategy is not the problem, it's yourself that's the problem. It's actually myself I'm dealing with. So thank you very much, guys, for staying up to this point, and peace out. All right, see you next week on a